What's going on, guys? Welcome to Journey to the Moon. Today is early morning, July 13th, 2017. Lots of FUD in the crypto space today with the mainstream media promoting a Bitcoin civil war. So if you type in Bitcoin news on the news section, you get like 5-6 articles spreading FUD and fear and confusion in the crypto space. As you can see here, civil war, segwit2x, what does it mean? Financial world civil war, what exactly is going on August 1st, on and on. Don't buy Bitcoin. The one that caught me by the most was the one by CoinDesk here. If we go to the CoinDesk, I'm going to run through the article here. What is segwit2x? What does it mean for Bitcoin? Most of this article when I read it seemed pro segwit2x. As I scroll to the bottom, the line that really caught me was saying that there wouldn't be a problem for people to run segwit2x. With enough support, Bitcoin upgraded to segwit2x will work normally and users will not likely experience any service disruptions. Without support, a Bitcoin split puts users at risk of losing their Bitcoin. Cryptocurrency experts proposed not making Bitcoin transactions during the uncertain time period around August 1st. So let's scroll up here. It basically says that segwit2x was not put forward by or endorsed by the Bitcoin core, and it does involve the increase in block size. Who supports it? Who opposes it? Most of the network's large mining pools, which would be Bitmain, Antpool, and former lead maintainer Bitcoin Core, Gavin Anderson. And then it goes on to say that nearly all Bitcoin Core devs responsible for maintaining the software are opposing Bitcoin. So you have Bitmain, Gavin Anderson, versus the rest of the users and the rest of Bitcoin Core. Again, as I scroll down, when it came what's at stake, it says nothing will go wrong if you run segwit2x. But they didn't say that, hey, that Segwit can happen with bit 141. Segwit can come on board without the increase in block size, but they didn't make that as an option. They just said it's either one or two. So you could take that for what you will. What exactly is happening to Bitcoin on August 1st? Scroll down the article. See, there is distinct possibility segwit2x may lead to a Bitcoin blockchain split down the line. segwit2x is a solution enforced by miners, and it has the support of most major mining pools. However, the rest of the community just wants to see Segwit activated without the increase in block size. This is why August 1st is the official activation day for Segwit through the user activated soft fork known as bit 148. So here we see the more, I don't say a neutral or an opposite angle, where they're saying that bit 148 is a solution for Segwit without the increase in block size, and they're saying that segwit2x may lead to a chain split. Versus here they're saying that there is no problems with segwit2x, but if it doesn't happen, there will be a chain split. So interesting to see these two different takes here, depending how you read it. Again, Financial World, Bitcoin Civil War. Here's another article stating Bitcoin Civil War threatens to get real. Another article, Business Insider, Bitcoin Civil War. I think that's just like the buzzword now. Bitcoin Civil War. That's the headline. That's the money making headline. Bitcoin Civil War. Support for segwit2x has reached levels unseen. About 85% of the miners reported they will agree to the new Bitcoin setup. We'll get to CoinDance right now. But here are two counter articles Technically and ethically appalling. Bitcoin core developers slams segwit2x. Bitcoin core developer states, I am utterly appalled by the proposal, both technically, ethically, and by the process which it has adopted. Hard forks require consensus from the entire ecosystem in order to prevent a fork. Funds loss, confusion, and harm to the robust guarantees of the Bitcoin system has thus far displayed. There's another article written by Kyle. Why segwit2x makes no sense. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. Put in this perspective, segwit2x is completely nonsensical. I am not sure what the New York agreement will lead to over the next few months, but it appears to be unnecessarily risky. Again, he's pretty much saying that Segwit can be activated without an increase of block size. But when you put in Bitcoin news, which is pretty much yesterday's articles, I mean, the top 5 articles are pretty much Bitcoin FUD. And this is what, I mean, unless you're in Bitcoin and you're constantly following it, you know the ins and outs of it. But for the casual person that's not that technical and they just want to get a gloss over or the gist of what's going on, they're just going to see uncertainty as, again, if you just go through all these 5 articles, no one can give you a guarantee as there's a quote-unquote civil war going on. Let's go to CoinDance. Here's segwit2x. They do have 86% signaling versus bit141, 46% signaling. So how is that possible? It's basically, I guess from what I understand, is you could signal for both. You're pretty much saying that, hey, well, we're willing to go with whatever. But here's AmpPool, Bitmain. Obviously, that's a no and a hard yes for segwit2x. But then you look at like Slushpool, it's a no, a hard no for segwit2x, but a yes for segregated witness. And you go down and down the line here. Just looking at the numbers, I mean, prove me if someone has something to say, let me know. But it doesn't look good for a segregated witness for bit141 in terms of just the numbers. But again, they say that this just represents if you're signaling, not when the day comes if you're actually going to run it. But we will see. We will see. Moving forward from the FUD, Congressional Blockchain Education Day. The Chamber of Digital Commerce hosted the Congressional Blockchain Education Day. The world's largest blockchain trade association sought to promote the benefits of the relatively new technology to members of the House and Senate. Here was the official page of the Blockchain Education Day. So it's good to see Congress trying to educate themselves on the latest blockchain technology. And speaking of educating themselves and getting into blockchain technology, Branson blocks blockchain wallet. So you might have seen Mark Cuban tweeting about Bitcoin and blockchain technology, and then he goes on to have or invest in Unicorn ICO. I think that's what he's doing. But here we have Richard Branson talking about blockchain. Has invested in Series B financing round for blockchain, a Bitcoin wallet business. And he will go on to, Sir Richard Branson will go on to host the 3rd annual blockchain summit in 2 weeks on his very own Necker Island. So if Mark Cuban's talking about it, Sir Richard Branson's talking about it, they're educating themselves, Congress is educating themselves, and as you can see here, I think it will be led by, here's Forbes, right? Just more and more people becoming aware, more money coming into the space, more knowledge going around. As far as the market No one really knows. There's a bunch of question marks here. No one really knows what's going on. The page is loaded like that. I have a earlier tab open. So the market, today was a green day. Honestly, there's only one coin in the red. Tether doesn't count. You know, it's pegged to the dollar. There's only one coin in the red, and it was barely in the red. Leo coin is actually less than 1%. Other than that, everything else is green. There's a lot of big green, but obviously coins haven't recovered to their normal, if you will. Personally, I would see this as a time to scale out. If you were holding bags, now's your time to scale out of your positions. If not, keep hodling. But personally, I wouldn't buy in this market. I wouldn't recommend anybody buy. I'm not buying. Like I said, I took profits 2 weeks ago, and I'm just holding some bags here. But I'm not really buying. And I wouldn't recommend someone who's new to crypto to buy, especially with the Bitcoin segwit2x user activated soft fork FUD. I wouldn't recommend anybody new to crypto to buy. I'll say that. Can we get a fresh page here? Okay, yeah, we still got question marks. Even CoinMarketCap doesn't know what's going on. It's no one knows what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. But I was watching a Node Investor, and he has a good video here. It came out 2 hours ago. It's about almost 30 minutes long, and he goes through like 15, 20 altcoins, and pretty much everything is still on a downtrend. So if you want the technical analysis for that, I'm not gonna reinvent the horse here or the wheel. He's obviously, you can see everything's on a downtrend here. It's, you know, I'm still bearish. I'm still bearish overall. So go ahead and watch this video. This is a good video. Again, I'm not buying. I took profits 2 weeks ago. I'm holding. Let me know what you're doing. I wouldn't recommend anybody new to the crypto space to buy. And if you're gonna hold, well, hold on, let me say, was today a green day? Yes. But I don't think we reached the bottom. I think the FUD's gonna increase as the days come. There's gonna be there's gonna be more of a bottom. Was that the bottom? No, I think there's gonna be more of a bottom. And if you're gonna hold, then hold, right? Because once it gets tight, you gotta hold on and squeeze, baby. You gotta hold on and squeeze. So like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. I'm hodling, I'm holding, I'm not buying. But until then, I'll see y'all on the move.